Ready for college football action. It is Salve Regina hosting the Montclair State Redhawks. It's a battle of the Hawks, the Seahawks and the Redhawks. Salve at 2-0. Montclair State out of New Jersey, 1-1. Let's tell you about these two teams as we get ready for a noontime kickoff. For Salve, head coach is Kevin Gilmartin in his 10th season. Number one winner in Salve football history, a record of 57-27. This season, Salve has defeated Norwich 7-0, and then last week, a narrow 13-10 win over MIT. 43 seniors and graduate students have arrived for this year's team, along with a few others. The captains are Jason Azzolino, Zach Katarius, Jesse LaGrossa, Joey Moriello, CJ Minchin, and Elian Telford. Last season, this squad went 8-2. They are really hurt by injuries and key players. Quarterback Jack McGuire, not available for today's game. Running back, Joey Moriello. Joey is among the injured. Wide receiver John Hannon is out. Hayden Hume out. Max DeVito out. 3 primary receivers.
Beautiful sunny day. Take a moment
in the passing game, Mr. McGuire was 34 of 53 with a couple of picks, 64% completion average, 1 touchdown, about 156 per game, but he is not available. Jake Stack, who came to the rescue last week, completed only 8 of his 25 passes, but good for 168 yards, 32% completion, and he had a couple of touchdown passes that came in kind of handy. The rushing game, not a whole lot of it, but key rushers include Justin Luzzi, Evan LaRoche, and Ryan Jans. Key receivers, well, John Hannon was one, but he's not available, so we'll look for guys like Keith Sutton, Josh Letellier. Luzzi will also be among that group, and top receivers include Marcelino Labella. On defense, your leaders include safety Jack Zingaro, Garrett McCarthy, the inside linebacker, Zach Katarius, the outside linebacker. Also in there leading the way, Zach Ludeman, inside linebacker, and also CJ Minchin, an outside linebacker. Talking with Kevin Gilmartin, the head coach, he said this is a team that's searching for its identity. They're likely to have more of a passing game than a running game. We'll see how that unfolds. On the offensive line, you've got leaders like Elian Telford, one of the captains, Luke Maruka at tackle, Brian Velez at center. Talking about the Montclair State Redhawks, they're led by their head coach, Rick Giancola. They call him Coach G, and this is his 40th season. His career record is 295 wins, 135 losses, and a couple of ties. He is the number one active winningest coach in Division III. He is number 4 in wins in all of college football. He's earned himself 12 conference championships, 9 Division III playoff appearances, 3 ECAC titles. Last Saturday, they would lose to Delaware Valley 14-6. Before that, they won over Thiel 27-6. They average about 165 passing yards and rushing a little over 100. Total offense of about 270. One thing they've been struggling at a bit, conversion on third down. They're just 7 of 22. They have committed 4 fumbles. Their defense, though, as mentioned by the scores, only allowed 21 points so far in 2 games. All right, let's talk about some of their leaders in the running game. It's Ablani Mendez. He's run for almost 100 yards in 2 games. Makai Mickens is number 2 in the rushing department, just about the same kind of numbers as Mendez. The quarterback will be Mason Murdoch. He's 22 of 42, 52% completion average, 3 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns. And Mason can do some running too. Got to be aware of that. Clarence Wilkins is a very good wide receiver, has 5 receptions for 137 yards and 2 touchdowns. Riley Nelson is a very good wide receiver. He has 6 receptions, 95 yards. Defense is led by safety Mike Ramos, far and away the leading tackler on the game, or on the team. Inside linebacker Nick Burgess is solid. So is outside linebacker Omari Wilmore. On the defensive end side, Dimitri Pali has a couple of sacks. Safety Brendan Ray is a good standout performer. Also defensive end Jake Cusano and cornerback Kamani Carrington. Ramos was the New Jersey Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Week last week with 13 tackles, 7 of them solo. They have a very aggressive running game, but you have to be aware of the quarterback, Mason Murdoch, because he is both a pass and run threat. We have a huge crowd here to watch this game on a beautiful Saturday, just about afternoon. We have a pretty good breeze blowing from our right to left. So that could be a factor because it looks like it's about 15 miles per hour or so. And the Montclair State team is across the way. They have white jerseys, red pants, and red helmets. And Salve Regina is about to take the field. They have the gray uniforms, tops and pants, and dark blue helmets and lettering and numbers. The meeting is at the middle of the field right now for the toss of the coin. Our officiating crew is led by referee David DiMartino. The umpire is Marcus Williams. The head line judge Andy Sanzaro, field judge Mike Lapaya, side judge John Albinger, back judge is Corey Moses, that would be a she. The clock operator is Mike Reed. The play clock operator is Ned Byer. Salve out to take their near sideline position. And as far as the toss goes, we'll work it out in just a moment, but they're lining up the teams now. And it will be Salve Regina who will be receiving the opening kickoff. And it will be to our left. So that's the quick intro to what's been going on with these two teams. Again, this is a non-conference game, but these two teams are looking for their respective identities. And we'll see how it all unfolds before our very eyes in just a few minutes. And again, we are at Toppa Field in Newport. I'm not sure what the temperature is. I haven't had a chance to check on it. Let me see what we got here. We have, hang on, don't go away. What are we looking at here? Come on, talk to me. 66 degrees for a temperature reading at the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it'll get a little bit warmer. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, and when we come back, we'll be ready for Salve Regina hosting Montclair State. So stay with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocky tread was that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the bereaved.
All right, welcome back to Toppa Field. We have just about got a packed house, not quite, but darn close. Weather has totally cooperated, and we are just about set to go. With Salve receiving the opening kickoff, we'll see who gets back there deep. Hang on a second while I check things over here. They're not on the field just yet. Montclair State comes out to set up for the kickoff. And the man who does the kicking off is usually Mike Fitzpatrick, number 93. That appears to be who is teeing up the football right now, just in front of us, as we are up in the press box. Still waiting as the special teams for the Seahawks taking the field. And let's see who does the honors here going deep. I see Justin Lucy. I see Garrett DeForest. And I think the other one is Nick Farragine. So 3 deep. Kickoff is about to be on the way. And we are underway on AM 1540 and FM 101.1. And it will be Lucy taking the opening kickoff at the 30-yard line, 35 at the 40, 45 to the 50, and pushed out of bounds. A solid return in there by Salve's Justin Luzzy. So the Seahawks go right up to the line of scrimmage and get ready to go to work behind their quarterback, Jake Stack. They'll set up with 2 wides, slot formation to the left, single wide to the right, single setback in the backfield behind quarterback Jake Stack. From the pistol, gets the snap, throws on the wing, and it is caught. And that'll be a first down on the first play. Making the reception is number 80 for Salve. Let's see who. I'll have to look that up when I get a chance. Now we have 3 wides right, 2 wides left, and the snap pass over here on this far near side is incomplete. That one was intended for Josh Letelier. In and out of his hands on a 1st and 10 toss. 2 plays, 2 passes. We have a flag on the play. I believe. No, we don't. We do not. They picked it up.
Offside. Defense.
Oh, sorry. They didn't pick it up until it was officially an offside call against Montclair State. So that'll put the ball on the Montclair 36. For a 1st and 5, Salve goes left to right. Again, 3 wides. Quick pass out of the backfield. Caught for a short gain. Not going too far as Josh Letelier. Slowed down by about 5 Montclair tacklers. For Salve, Brian Velez is your center. George Delela and Pasquale DiStefano at the guards. Elian Telford and Luke Maruka at the tackles. Nick Lane, the tight end. Just inside the 35 of Montclair State, 2nd down and 3. Back to pass, another one for Stack over the middle, deep and overthrown. And that'll bring up 3rd down. See if I can get my Salve roster over here. That was intended for. Unfortunately, there are about 100+ players on the Salve team. That was Chris Tall, the intended receiver. Another pass. Back. Stack. Over the middle, overthrows the intended receiver. And for Salve, of course, I have to go looking up that number. It'll bring up a 4th down for Salve. They are going to go for it, apparently. I think it was Nate Capodice who was the intended receiver. So Salve on a 4th down and 3 at the 34 of Montclair will go for it. 3 wides to the left. In the shotgun. Over the middle, it is caught. What a catch. That is Jacob Perez. Had to catch it off of his back shoulder with a defender all over him, and he gets down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Salve going with the passing game. Jake Stack. Shotgun. Back to pass. Over the middle. Whistles blow. And we have a false start on Salve Regina.
False start. Offense. Number 52.
Defensively for Montclair State, you got some big guys. Dimitri Polly, 6'1", 255 on the line, along with Gabe Dalachi. He is 6'2", 230, and Jake Casano on the front line is 6'4", 220. The ball comes back to the 25-yard line. And Salve is 1st and 5. Opening possession of the game. Left to right they go. Snap. Time. Throw in the middle. Caught. And down to about the 11-yard line is Josh Letellier, cutting across the middle from the right-hand side. And that brings up a 2nd down and 1 for Salve at the 11 of Montclair State. It's all passing right now. And Jake Stack is setting up in that shotgun formation. Man in motion to the left. He goes to the right. Passes in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, who was Jacob Perez. And we've got a Salve player down near where the snap of the ball occurred.
Number 10, Jacob Perez.
And getting right up and looking like he's okay.
3rd and 1 for the Seahawks.
And that would be 58, who is the center, Brian Velez. So he comes off the field. The ball's at the 11, 3rd and 1 for Salve in 4-down territory. Slot formation to the right side. Montclair shows a 3-man front. Here's a fake handoff. No, it is a handoff, and that goes straight ahead. Inside the 10. Should be enough for a 1st down. Did we catch who ran that one, Brendan? Who ran that one? No? Okay. It faked me out because it was a run. But it was enough for a 1st down at the 9. Salve with this opening possession marching right downfield. Stack goes back into the shotgun. Slot formation, left and right. Snap, high, but he's got it. Throws to the corner of the end zone. Wide open! Wide open! And incomplete, in and out of his hands. Oh, that would look like a sure touchdown in the corner of the end zone, but not quite able to hang on. And who was that? That was Josh Letellier, who is playing a new position for him at a wideout.
Pass was incomplete, which will bring up a 2nd and goal for the Seahawks.
right. Looks like Isaac Rivera has come in for Salve in this formation. Second down. Another pass. Goes in the corner of the end zone and some contact over there. No flag. Incomplete. So we'll have another try here for Salve on what will be a 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. Bring up the Seahawks 3rd down.
All but one play, a pass. Coming on for Salve late into the formation is Josh Letellier, sophomore, out of Groton Long Point, Connecticut. All right, here's trips to the right, double wides left. Snap, throw in the middle, incomplete. Penalty flag is thrown. Looked like there was a holding going on. And that's going to give Salve another chance. Wait for the official announcement from our referee, Dave DiMartino. Pass interference. Montclair. That's going to end up with the ball on the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Pretty much half the distance to the goal line. And they might change their mind on this one. They're going to put it down inside the 3 at the 2. For 1st and goal for Jake Stack and company. Single wides, left and right. It's Luzzy trying to, no, it's the quarterback. Great fake. Jake Stack faked the handoff and had the right side of the field all to himself for an easy 2-yard touchdown. Salve takes the opening kickoff, marches right down the field. Extra point kick here for Dylan Hallett. The snap, the kick is good. 7-0 Salve Regina. 11:07 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this. Wow, a lot of static. I don't know if you hear that.
Kicking off for the Seahawks is number 98, Max Ford.
Okay, I'm guessing we're back, so we'll have to work on that communication. Here's the kickoff by Salve, and it will be taken and brought right up the field to the 40, to the 45, and a saving tackle there by the Seahawks. That was a close call, but a great return by Montclair State. And that puts them in great field position. And that will be at the 45 of Montclair State. Here's their first possession of the game. Led by quarterback Mason Murdoch. Left to right they go. Murdoch's going to set up in a shotgun. Try to get his backs split behind him. Man in motion to the left side. And Murdoch gets the snap. Makes the handoff. And there's running room for about 4 or 5 yards in the hands of Mackay Mickens. $7-0 is our score already.
in on the tackle.
All right. Gain of 4. Ball is at the 49 of Montclair State. 4-man front for the Seahawks defensively. The snap. Murdoch wants to throw. Looking over the middle. Deep. And tipped away. The pass was on the money to Eric Cowan, tight end, but just deflected away out there in the secondary by Salve Regina. I believe Nick Bostrom doing the honors.
Pass was intended for 81, Eric Cohen.
And if you're hearing what I'm hearing, we're getting a lot of interference on our signal, which I'm afraid I have no control over. 3rd down and 6. Spread formation, slots left and right. Snap. Murdoch almost fumbled it. Throws, and it will be close to a first down, and it should be a first down. The pass that time was complete to Eric Cowan. And that'll get to the Seahawks 45-yard line, and it is a first down. Murdoch had a little bit too much time if you are a Salve defender. Mason Murdoch, sophomore quarterback, working from the shotgun. The snap, the handoff off the left side, running room wide, and a nice pickup there for the Red Hawks. And doing the honors, Makai Mickens.
Number 3, Makai Mickens on the carry. And number 21.
Down to the 34 of Salve. Red Hawks are picking up yardage in big chunks here. And have themselves another first down. Salve's 34. Right to left go the Red Hawks of Montclair State. Staying in the shotgun is Murdoch. Mickens right next to him. Snap. Handoff, Makai again, right up the gut to the 30-yard line, then stood up and stopped right there. Tough battle going on in the middle for Salve. You've got guys like Dylan Hodge, 6-footer, 295. Alex Pitzer, 6'2", 230. Jesse LaGrossa, 6', 235. And that front line of Montclair State has size, 260, 270, 280, 300, tackle to tackle. All right, here's Murdoch. Again with Mickens beside him. Gets the snap, hands it off. He's got running room if he wants it. Makes some nice juke moves, get inside the 25-yard line.
Number 3, Makai Mickens on the carry, then brought down by number 21.
Gain is 2 inside the 24 of Salve, just about the 23, and that's enough for a first down. So just like Salve, who went right down the field to score for the opening possession, right now it's looking good for Montclair State.
So bring up first down on the Seahawks 20.
Now the backs are flanking the quarterback. Mason Murdoch gets the snap, wants to pass, throws far upfield and gets it there to the 10-yard line. And there to make the reception for Montclair is Riley Nelson.
Pass complete to the Red Hawks. Number
1st
21, Riley
and
Nelson.
goal.
Brings up
They mark his forward progress to about the 7-yard line. So the Red Hawks are having no problem going right down the field.
7 minutes and 20 seconds remain.
Right next to the quarterback is Makai Mickens. Here's the snap. Here is Mickens trying to find a hole. Dodges over to the left-hand side. Nobody's there. An easy 7-yard touchdown run for Montclair State.
Number 3, Makai Mickens on a carry and touchdown for Montclair State.
So let's see if we'll be tied up with the extra point kick attempt. 7:09 to go in this first quarter. On for the extra point kick. Michael Fitzpatrick. The kick is on the way. It went off to the left, but it stayed inside the upright. And we are indeed tied at 7-7. Okay. Interesting beginning for sure. We'll be back with more on AM 1540 WADK, FM 101.1 after this.
Are you craving some delicious game day food? Head down.
Max, can you talk to me? Tell me how it sounds.
Don't forget about some Dell's lemonade.
Sorry, say that again. It's. And a kickoff coming up here.
To return for the Seahawks, number 30,
Fitzpatrick, high end over end, and it'll be Luzzy who drops it, picks it up, 20-yard line, 25, and then brought down before he can get to the 30. Much better coverage this time by the Montclair State special team. So we're even at 7, midway through the first quarter.
Tackle was made by number 31, Adonis May.
Be with quarterback Jake Stack leading the way. Regular starter Jack McGuire is out. Spread formation. Snap. Stack looking, throwing downfield. And there's some contact, and getting pushed out of bounds was not only the intended receiver, but one of the officials. Kevin Gilmartin wants to know, how come no flag? Second down at 10. The line of scrimmage. Oh, there is some kind of penalty being marked off. It's an offside call against Montclair State again. So 5 yards up to about the 35-yard line for a 1st and 5. We go with the slot formation on the right side, single wide on the left. Now they'll shift around a bit, and the slot will go to the left side. Snap, rush. Stack is running out of trouble here. He's caught from behind. Looking got grabbed by the shoulder pads, but no flag was thrown. So the rush was on, and that pushed Mr. Stack on the run to the right. And he just about he lost a yard. 2nd down and 6. Now we get double slot formation. Pass over the middle is caught. Short gain over the 40-yard line. Quick stop over there by Montero. Not Montero, Montclair State. I missed the receiver, of course. It'll be a 1st down, though. That was enough to get the ball to the 41. Their own 41. Spread formation. Pass over here on the near side is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Pass intended for number 82, Christopher Saul.
And who is number 82, boys and girls? Christopher Tall. 2nd down and 10. Trips to the right. Single wide to the left. Snap. Handoff. Off tackle. Left side. Short gain. The ball carrier for Salve Matt Lavoie.
Looks like that was number 6, Matthew Lavoie, on the carry for the Seahawks.
Update that. I had them print different numbers, so let me fix it. It'll be 3rd down and about 7. Salve inside their 45. Man in motion, fakes left, goes right. The pass is going to be caught around the 48, 49-yard line. Not enough for a first down. On the reception was Keith Sutton. But Salve can't come up with a sustained drive this time. They're on their own 49 and will have to punt the ball away, I would assume. Not sure you want to risk giving up the ball at midfield, but no sign of a punter. See if Salve tries to draw him offside. From the shotgun, there's the snap. Saved by the quarterback. He will punt it. And it'll roll inside the 30. It's picked up at the 25. And breaking away is Mike Ramos. Wide he goes to the right side with blocking. Midfield, 40, 30. Still with blocking, 20. And all the way, all across and into the end zone. Mike Ramos, penalty flag, way back upfield where the run began. This may not count. And it is a penalty on Montclair. What a great return there by Mike Ramos. 2 flags are down, back around the Montclair 35. Waiting Dave DiMartino for the call.
There are 2 penalties on the play. We have a block in the back. Number 6 on the return team.
Block in the back.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 20 on the return team.
And unsportsmanlike conduct against Montclair. 2 penalties against the Redhawks. It all occurred around the 37 of Montclair. Looks like, though, they'll mark it off from the 39-yard line. And it will be 15 yards. And now 2 penalties marked off. 1 for the block in the back and a dead ball foul on unsportsmanlike. Puts them all the way back to the 18-yard line. Costly, to say the least. But they have the ball. It is 7-7 tie. 4:07 remaining in the game, in the first quarter. Salve defense includes standouts like the linebackers, and those would be Zach Katarius, Garrett McCarthy, Zach Ludeman, and C.J. Minchin. Secondary of Connor Foley, Francisco Aguero, Jack Zingaro, and Nick Bostrom much of the time. Out to center the ball for the Redhawks, Nick Macaron. Murdoch back into the shotgun. Awaiting the snap and hands it off. And the ball carrier is it isn't. It is number 1, Abdelani Mendez. Picked up about 2 yards. I'm sorry, the original line of scrimmage was the 13. Got a couple to about almost the 15, so it's 2nd down and a little bit more than 8. Montclair deep in their own territory after 2 costly penalties, including unsportsmanlike. Got backs split behind, or split along next to Murdoch. Back to pass. Looking over the middle it goes, and it is incomplete. And brings up 3rd down. Nice coverage over there by Salve Regina, including Jack Zingaro, who helped to break it up. Also helping out Connor Foley. Line of scrimmage, the 15 of Montclair State. Big spot here for Mason Murdoch, the sophomore quarterback. He's had some open receivers, but several times the Salve defense has responded. All right, we'll put a slot over here on the left side. Single wide to the right. Snap. Murdoch looking, still looking. Over the middle, it is caught, but it's not going very far. Making the catch, Jamie Hamilton, but well shy of a first down. 4th down and 5 or 6. So a punt coming up. That would be Mike Fitzpatrick. Ty O'Loughlin of Middletown. Deep. Punt. Low line drive. Fair catch by O'Loughlin at the Salve 42. So good field position here for the Seahawks in a 7-7 tie. 2:36 to go in the opening quarter. Jake Stack and company will go back to work. And let's see, 42 is indeed where they put it. Salve here in the opening period going left to right. And they head right for the line of scrimmage. Time for Jake Stack to go back to work at quarterback. Looks like he's got Matt Lavoie as the single setback alongside. Trips over to the right side, single wide to the left, the snap. And a look over the middle, and he wasn't looking. That would have been a great pass play, and a penalty flag on the play. Might have been a hold in the secondary. That was intended for Keith Sutton. Let's see if this is another Montclair penalty. Waiting for the discussion among 3 of the officials, including referee David DiMartino. I think Corey Moses made the call, the back judge. Let's see what we got.
There is no penalty on the play.
That's what we got. We don't got. So it's an incompleted pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. Salve at their 42. Kevin Gilmartin asking a question of the referee. Salve head coach.
Let's go, Keith. Next time, boys. Let's go.
All right, we go back to work. 2nd and 10 it is. Single setback. That seems to be Luzzy. The pass is over here and totally incomplete. Not sure who that was intended for. Closest guy in the neighborhood was Justin Klemanchuk, but not even close over there. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 with Salve at their 42-yard line. The boy will come back in the backfield. Luzzy will go back to the sideline. And we'll have 4 wides to the right side. Single wide to the left. Man in motion to the left. Snap. Stack throws on the far side. Incomplete. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Jacob Perez. So no first down at all for Salve this time around. 7-7 the score. 2:30 to go in the quarter. And it's punting time here for the Seahawks.
Punting for the Seahawks is number 97, Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson, senior,
To receive for the Red
gets the
Hawks.
snap and will get it away. Good punt. Downfield 20, 15, bouncing, 10, 9. What a punt by Brian Johnson that will push back the Red Hawks deep into their own territory. That was impressive.
Montclair State will take over.
Salve defense goes back to work. 9-yard line is the line of scrimmage. Both teams very successful on their first possessions, ending in touchdowns. Nothing since. Murdoch brings him out. Has an offset backfield behind him. Slot formation to the left side. And the handoff will go right up the middle. And this is Mackay trying to get away from the tackle and can't. Great job to stay with the play and make the tackle.
Number 3, Mackay Mickens on the carry, and that'll be number 29, Nick Bostrom.
Nick Bostrom making the stop on a very elusive Mackay Mickens. A loss of a yard to almost the, well, no, the ball still picked up a yard. Went to the 10. 2nd and 9. All right, single wides left and right. In the shotgun. Split backfield. Murdoch wants to throw to the right side, and it is caught right around the 17-yard line. Covered quickly over there by Salve.
Pass completes to number 9, Clarence Wilkins. That'll be number 31.
Looked like, I can't tell who made that defensive play, but it was a good one.
For the Montclair State Red Hawks.
Might have been Derek Martin. All right, the snap. It's a handoff. Looking for a first down. Mackay's going to get it. Gets over the 20-yard line. Still fighting for extra yards before he's brought down around the 23. As we get into the final minute of the opening quarter. And they give Mackay gain to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Red Hawks come out, facing a 4-man front right now for Salve. Put out single wides left and right. Moving the halfbacks around. Mickens still in the backfield. Here's the snap. He'll get fake hand up on the play fake. Murdoch throws, and it is knocked away. No, they call it a catch on the far sideline. I thought that was deflected there for a moment
Pass will be ruled.
by Nick Bostrom,
Bring up another
but it was caught. And it's a 1st and 10 Montclair at their own 38-yard line, but time has just run out in the opening quarter. We are tied 7-7, and we'll be back at Toppa Field with more on FM 101.1 and AM 1540. That would be Luke Moynihan.
That was number 56, Alex Twitzer, on the stop of the Seahawks.
Luke working at a defensive end spot. Second down. Pass looking. What Murdoch's going to run. He's got some space, then he just dives down to the turf at about the 43-yard line. He had to react quickly because Salve was putting on the pressure, and they give Murdoch forward progress to the 42, which sets up a third down and a little more than 6. First down marker at the 48. We put trips over here on the left side in this formation. Single setback alongside Mason Murdoch. Snap. Looking, throws quickly and caught for a first down into Salve territory. Nice connection there. And helping to make things.
Pass will be complete to number 88.
I have to work with rosters, boys and girls, that are 3 pages deep. And that time it was Eric Cowan, the tight end, who made the catch. First and 10 at the Salve 46. Slot to the right. Single wide to the left. Snap and drop. Pressure applied. There's room for Mickens at the 40 and knocked out of bounds at about the 36 or 7-yard line of Salve. Nice hookup there. So a nice reception and a move for Mackay Mickens Jr. 6-footer, 190 from Red Bank, New Jersey.
Brings up 2nd and 1 for the Redhawks.
Pickup of 9 on the play, making it 2nd down and 1. It's a 37 of Salve Regina. Montclair now going left to right. Right in front of us. Slot to the left side. A hand up goes straight ahead. It's Mickens for about 2 or 3 to around the 34-yard line. And getting in there to help make the stop for Salve Regina, Jackson Garrow. A first down on the play on a short yardage situation. 34 of Salve, and the Red Hawks are just marching right downfield in this possession. Put a wing back on the right side. Mickens in the backfield alongside shotgun quarterback Murdoch. And Mickens gets the ball again, avoids one tackle, and gets inside the Salve 25 for another, what appears to be Montclair first down. Helping on the stop that time, Kevin DeRico. So right down the field go the Red Hawks now at the 24 of Salve Regina. 7-7 tie, early second quarter. Single wides, left and right. Salve showing about a 5-man front. It's Mickens again, trying to find running room on the left. Nothing there, and brought down. Great job of stuffing over there on the right side of the Salve defense. And helping to get in there to make things not work was Zach Ludeman, the junior out of Howell, New Jersey.
That was number 7, Lucas Moynihan.
So the ball is at the 23 of Salve. Almost a 2-yard gain, almost. Second down and about 8. Trips go to the left side in this passing formation. Murdoch has the snap, looking to throw far side and overthrows his intended receiver. That was out there for Eric Cowan, the tight end, who has scored. No, he hasn't. He set up a score with a nice catch earlier. Third down and about 8 at the Salve 23. Montclair has been able to pick up big chunks of yardage frequently. They put a wing back on the right side. Single wides left and right. In the shotgun, Murdoch will hand it off, and this will be a first down. Handled nicely over there by the lead runner on this team, Ablani Mendez. His forward progress was maybe a little shy of the first down.
That was Ablani Mendez on the carry for the Red Hawks.
And now the officials are conferring. I don't see a penalty. Oh, yes, I do. I do see a penalty flag. Back where the Salve linebackers usually are. And let's see.
There is no foul.
Picking up the flag, rather. No penalty. So the ball is at the 15. And that is about a yard shy of a first down on what will be, I believe, fourth down. Nope, apparently still third down. And calling a timeout is Montclair State with a very unhappy coach coming onto the field. And says, okay, Coach, I'm coming over to you. Coach G. I don't know what his argument is, but he called a timeout to make it.
NCAA Division III student athletes are asking for
The ball is resting on the 15 of Salve. It says it's going to be a third down play.
an elite athletic environment that pushes student athletes to excel.
And the conversation continues.
Student athletes' involvement in intercollegiate
And now it's over.
contributes to the development of their core values such as
As
fairness,
referee
integrity,
David DiMartino
These values are an
is over by the Montclair sideline.
competitive yet positive game environment.
And we'll see what the end result of all this might be. I've now lost track of the referee. He's over there somewhere. Hidden by the offensive unit by Montclair State. We're in the early second quarter stages. 10 minutes, 12 seconds remain in this quarter. And now we seem to be ready to get back to work. The Salve defense wants the Salve crowd to make noise. And they respond. Some changes now defensively for Salve. They might have been thinking punt because it is 4th and 1. And Montclair's going for it. See if they try to draw Salve or whether they go through with it. Snap. Handoff straight ahead. And looks like it'll be enough for a first down. Who got the call? It was Abdelani. Abdelani Mendez, just enough for a first down, and they move the chains. 1st and 10 at the 14 of Salve.
Enough for Montclair State. First down.
Bold move there by the Red Hawks, and it worked. The drive is still alive in a 7-7 tie. Murdoch back to the shotgun. Next to him, Mendez. The snap, the handoff. Mendez has a hole. Right side, driving, pushing, down to about the 2-yard line. Tackle made that time around by Salve's Jackson Garrow. It's actually inside the 2.
Tackle be made by number 24, Jack Zingaro. And number 5, Joe
It'll be
Stone.
1st and goal for Montclair State. Looking to take the lead. They've got trips to the left, single wide to the right. Mendez alongside the shotgun quarterback. Snap, looking for a pass. Murdoch trying to find some room, can't quite find any. Little or no gain.
Thank you, quarterback.
Helping to lead the charge defensively was Dylan Hodge. Second and goal from the 1. Tough task here for the Seahawk defense to prevent the score. They have so many options, some on the ground, some in the air. And this time in the backfield is Tom Milinkowitz. Big man, but it's going to be a pass. Murdoch looking in the end zone, overthrows his intended receiver. It'll be third down and goal.
Number 9, Clarence Wilkins. And that was number 29, Nick Bostrom on the coverage for the Seahawks. This will bring up third and goal from Montclair State.
More muscle comes in for Salve. More poundage on the front line. Third and goal at the 1. Backs split the quarterback. And it will be a handoff to Mendez, driving and in for the touchdown. 8:01 to go in the second quarter. It's Abdelani Mendez.
Abdelani Mendez on the carry from Montclair State. And that would be a touchdown.
And we'll look for the extra point from Mike Fitzpatrick to see if we go to 14-7. Fitzpatrick setting it up for the extra point attempt. Snap, kick, on the way, and through. 14-7, and penalty flags all over the place. Deep in the end zone.
Illegal substitution on the defense. By rule, that penalty's declined.
Illegal substitution is the call, which will by rule be declined. The extra point will stand. 14-7. Montclair State. 8 minutes to go before halftime. We'll take this timeout and return.
Fitzpatrick will also be doing the place kicking for the Redhawks as the Seahawks send back number 30, Justin Luzzy.
Andrew has not moved. All right, back we are. Kickoff coming from Montclair State. 3 men deep for Salve to our right. Light wind now, pretty much going across the field. High end over end snap, coming down to the 16-yard line, dropped and picked up. And the return will not go far, to about the 25-yard line, if that. And
13, Josh Letelier on the return.
coming up with the short return is Josh Letelier. So Salve, with just under 8 minutes to go in the half, will try to put together a drive to even things up. But they have been sputtering. Salve has, ever since their opening drive, produced their 1 touchdown. Back to work goes Jake Stack, the Salve quarterback, out of Campbell Hall, New York. 6-foot sophomore in the shotgun. Trips to the left side. Double wides to the right, and Stack will throw over here in the flat and overthrows his intended receiver. And let's see if we can identify who that was. Over there was the tight end, Nick Lane. 2nd down and 10. Salve relying primarily on their passing game. Slot to the left side. The pitch goes to the right side, and the run is going to produce some decent yardage over there a little shy of a first down. That was
That's number 6 for the Seahawks.
number 6 on the run, Matt Lavoie. 9-yard pickup, a 3rd and 1 for Salve at their 34-yard line as they go right to left. They need some first downs. Slot formation to the left side. Movement on the front line. Penalty flag is thrown. Free play. Quarterback making a first down easily is Jake Stack. Took a wide ride over to the left side. And despite the penalty, which is likely against Montclair, I think the Seahawks will like Jake's run instead. The ball is out at the 42 with that play. And was an offside against Montclair. They will not want that one. They'll take the play that got more yardage. 1st and 10. Salve at their 42. Slot to the left. Back to pass. Stack throws, and it is going to be caught for a short gain over here on the near side. And I'll go hunting for who that was. That would be Justin Martone. No, Luke France. No, I take that back. I was right the first time. Justin Martone, apparently, the receiver. 2nd down, about 5 after that pickup. Ball at the 47 of Salve. 6.5 to go before halftime. Slot to the right. Pitch goes to the left. Lavoie has a little bit of room and gets to midfield. Helping make the stop on the Montclair side. Let's see if I can pick him up. No, of course I can't. And that would be Dylan Sharkey. 3rd down, about 2. Salve try to keep this drive alive. Slot to the right. It'll be a handoff, and caught in the backfield and not going anywhere is Lavoie, picked up and spun around by Montclair State. Doing the honors was Dimitri Polly, the defensive end. There was a loss of 2 yards on the play. It brings up a 4th down and 4.5. And it looks like Salve's going to go for it. A bold move with just over 5 minutes left at halftime. If they could draw Montclair offside, it would get a first down. Trips go to the right. Shotgun. Snap and a punt. Deflected by Montclair State. Caught. And it will give the Redhawks great field position in Salve territory, making a reception on a deflected kick for Montclair State. Let me pick it up. Heads up play that time by Kamani Carrington. They set up like they were going to have an offensive play, the Seahawks. Stack tried to punt. It got deflected right into the waiting arms of Carrington. It ends up with Montclair State 1st and 10 on the 45 of Salve. Just under 5 minutes to go in the half. 14-7 Montclair. Slot formation to the right side. Murdoch will give it on a handoff. And right there in the backfield to make the play is Salve Regina. Outstanding penetration that time for the Seahawks. And that would be Zach Letellier. The ball carrier was, again, Mackay Mickens. So this will be a loss back to the midfield stripe. And a 2nd down and about 15. This time the slot is set up on the right again. Single setback, back to pass Murdoch. Got some time. There was a hold. I don't know if anybody will see it. The ball gets into the hands of Mickens, and he picks up a big piece of yardage to the Salve 40. One of the on-rushing Salve defensive linemen was being held very nicely and couldn't get through. So the ball ends up just inside the Salve 40, sets up a 3rd down and 4 for Montclair. They've got the 14-7 advantage. Let's see if they can maintain this drive or if Salve's defense can make the big play. Man in motion, goes to the left, sets it up on the left side along with 2 wideouts. Murdoch back to pass, steps up, throws over the middle, and it is caught. A saving tackle prevents the touchdown as Jamie Hamilton got past the defender and got tripped up just before he broke away to the end zone. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. All right. Red Hawks are threatening quickly with trips to the left side in this formation. Back to pass, Murdoch looking left and is sacked back at the 16-yard line. And that is Salve's number 0, Dylan Hodge. What a big play right there. They mark it back to the 14-yard line. Dylan Hodge, 6 foot, 295 pounds, sophomore from Windsor, Connecticut. 2nd down and goal at the 14. Murdoch wants to pass, rolls to the right, throws on the run, and this will be a short pass play over there. Making the reception is Jamie Hamilton. Stopped inside the 10 to the inside the 8 for a 3rd down and goal from there. Pretty close to the 7. Salve defense trying to come up big here. They're looking at a slot formation over on the left side. Mickens is the single setback in the backfield. From the shotgun, Murdoch gets it. Throws over here on the near side, and it is caught. The ball came loose. It's incomplete. It is an incompleted pass. Didn't hang on to it long enough.
Pass will be broken up by number 3, Francisco Guerrero.
So it'll be 4th and goal
4th down
for Montclair State with 1:51 to go in the half. They're at the 7 of Salve. It will be a field goal attempt. And doing the honors will be Mike Fitzpatrick. Setting it up at the 14. It's on the way. It's plenty long enough, and it is good enough. A 24-yard field goal with 1:51 to go in the half. So Fitzpatrick gets it done. So Salve will get it back, but with less than 2 minutes to go in this first half. And in the start of the second half, Montclair State will get the kickoff. Started well for the Seahawks, who scored quickly, but have not been able to move the ball consistently since then. A light to medium breeze is blowing right at the kicker, Mr. Fitzpatrick. 3 men deep here for Salve.
That deep to return for the Seahawks is number 30, Justin Luzzy.
Including Ty O'Loughlin on the wing. Luzzy is in the middle. Here comes the approach and the kick. Low line drive ground ball. Picked up by the up back inside the 35 and gets out to close to the 40-yard line. the ball may have come loose, but after the play was dead. So it'll be Salve, 1st and 10, right around their own 40-yard line. 1:47 remaining in this first half of play.
Seahawks will take over.
Salve came in 2-0. Montclair came in 1-1. And bringing them out once again, Jake Stack at quarterback. Just a sophomore. Nobody in the backfield but Jake. Takes the snap and will run with it on the right side. He's got room. 45-50. 45, and a penalty flag is thrown downfield. Nice run by Jake. Let's see if it counts. He got to the 45 of Montclair. This was a flag thrown deep in the secondary.
Holding offense.
It is a holding call against Salve Regina that will eliminate that nice run by Jake Stack. Puts it back at the 45-yard line in Salve territory. And that's where it will be a 1st and 5. Same formation. Nobody but Stack in the backfield. Now a man in motion to the right. Snap. Stack will throw to the right. Underthrown. Incomplete. Stops the clock. 1:22 to go in the half.
This was intended for number 82, Christopher Tall. Fall complete and bring up a 2nd down for the
Chris
Seahawks.
Tall was the intended receiver. 2nd down and 5. Stack will bring him up, set him up, and put everybody up on the line, including Trips over here on the left side. Here's the snap, here's the rush, here's the pass, and incomplete. No flags. 3rd down and 5 coming.
Pass will fall incomplete.
1:17 to go in the half. There was a pass off the mark there by Jake Stack.
That brings up 3rd and 5 for the Seahawks.
That front line for Salve includes Pasquale DiStefano, Ilian Telford on the right side, Luke Maruka, and George Dalila on the left. Trips to the left. 3rd and 5. Snap. Over the middle. Overthrown. Incomplete. Intended for Lavoie, who was cutting across the middle. And that would be a 4th down. And the punting unit comes out for Salve.
Pass was intended for number 6, Matthew Lavoie.
Brian Johnson will come out to punt. He had a beauty first time. Line of scrimmage, 45. The rush is on, and Johnson trying to get away from the rush. Can't. And Montclair State is going to get the ball in Salve territory inside the 35. The snap was off the mark. Johnson had trouble picking it up. He tried to get a kickoff, but he had about 4 Redhawks right in front of him, and all he had to do was give it up and get tackled. 33 of Salve with 1:13 to go. And the Redhawks will threaten once again. 17-7. Montclair. Trips to the right. Snap. Murdoch looking. He'll run with it and finally be brought down around the 31-yard line. Ball came loose, but it came loose after he was down. A holding penalty against the Redhawks. Might slow down the momentum just a bit. They will put the ball.
32.
Where will they put the ball? 10 yards being marked off from the hold. And we will have the ball put down at the 43 of Salve. First down marker is at the 23. So it will be
Bring up
first and 20. Trips to the left side in this formation. There's the snap. Murdoch throwing over the middle. Caught, but not a big gain there. It was taken there by Montclair State. And it looks like it was Matt Spatucci.
Montclair State, their second time.
The Red Hawks will call a timeout. We'll take a 30-second break right here. Don't go away. Down 17-7, 33 seconds away from halftime. Montclair State with the ball at the Salve 38-yard line. A first down marker is over at the 23-yard line. All right, we're going to end up with 3 trips over here on the right side. Murdoch wants to pass, looking short, gets it there. Abdelani Mendez breaking free of a couple of tackles. 30, 25, 20, and now out of bounds near the 10-yard line. A great adjustment there by Abdelani Mendez, the senior out of Rutherford, New Jersey, 5'8", 175. Several missed tackles on that one. And it comes up to a first down and goal at the Salve 9 with 20 seconds remaining.
First and goal.
Montclair has 1 timeout remaining. Slot to the right side. Still Mendez in the backfield. High snap, saved by Murdoch. Looking to throw over the middle. It'll fall incomplete and stop the clock, which never started.
Again, pass intended for number 1. Abdelani Mendez.
Second and goal from the 9. Now they're going to adjust the clock and put it to 13 seconds. Now they're adjusting it even more. The clock is running.
Please reset the clock to 17.
17 seconds remaining. 15, I'm sorry, he just changed his mind. 15 seconds to go in the half. And the referee, Dave DiMartino, checking.
Please reset the clock to 14 seconds.
There we go. 14 seconds is how many seconds you get. A little confusion there. 14 seconds and 1 timeout if they need it for Montclair State. They're at the 9 of Salve. They lead by 10. They're threatening for more. They have scored 17 unanswered points since the opening touchdown there. Now we adjust the play clock. Get that squared away.
Reset the play clock to 25, please. We're going to go on my whistle.
All right. I think now we're finally ready. And Mason Murdoch will go back to work. Let's see if he goes to the air or trusts his running back, who in this case would be somebody I haven't seen yet, I don't think. No, that's the quarterback, Mason. He's going to take the snap. He's looking over the middle. He throws into the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. A diving catch made there by Matt Spatucci. Matt Spatucci. And a quick score there by the Red Hawks to increase their lead. 9-yard touchdown pass play. Here's an extra point attempt, and it is on the way, and it is good. 24-7. So again, on the receiving end was Matt Spatucci, tight end. We'll keep it here as we have only 8 seconds to go in the first half.
Don't want to miss out.
So Salve was out to a 7-0 lead, but it's been all Montclair State since then, as they have had 24 unanswered points.
When you can't make it to Toppa Field. Salve students looking to stay active. Don't forget about our intramural sign-ups happening now.
And Fitzpatrick will do the honors on the kickoff. A long, tough first half here for the Seahawks. 3 men deep for the Seahawks. Ground ball bouncing around, taken at the 35 and returned to about the 42 or 3 before a big pile up. And time has run out in this half. So at the break, the halftime break.
Jake Cologne from Montclair State.
Salve Regina finds themselves trailing 24-7. Okay, we'll come back and do what we can for a recap of this half and see what else we can do for you for this halftime break before the play continues. All right, then. We'll take time out. Let me see, Max, what I want to do here. Where's my schedule? We will, we'll take about a 2.5-minute break. How's that? We'll be back after a few messages here at Toppa Field on FM 101.1 and AM 1540. and they moved it right downfield. And they would score the first score of the game on a run by the quarterback, Jake Stack, of 2 yards that put Salve up 7-0 with 11 minutes left in the first quarter. Later in that first quarter, on their first possession, Montclair would march right downfield, and with 7:09 to go in the first quarter, it was halfback Mackay Mickens breaking free on a 7-yard run that would tie things up at 7-7. In the second quarter, it would be Montclair State again. This time they marched downfield, and with 8 minutes to go in the half, it was Abdelani Mendez scoring from 1 yard out. Salve continued to struggle on offense, and finally Montclair State comes back with another score. It's a field goal by Mike Fitzpatrick. It's a 24-yarder, and it makes it a 17-7 Montclair advantage with 1:51 in the half. Montclair would get the ball back and score on a 9-yard touchdown pass play to Matt Spatucci, the tight end, and that made it 24-7 just before the end of the first half. So a struggle for the Seahawks after they scored on that opening possession, and Montclair State, on the other hand, just kept on marching downfield and scoring. So that's where we stand right now. I just wanted to, where's my paperwork from last night? We had quite the football game here last night, if you didn't have a chance to listen in. It was a battle between Rogers and Johnston in a Division III matchup that was a non-league game, but boy, what a game that was. These two just kept going up and down. And I can find some of my paperwork, but I can't find all of my paperwork. But I'm going to tell you about it one way or the other. Let's find my work here. There it is. I knew I could find it. Mr. Ascoli left it for me. In last night's game, which was a late victory by Rogers, 25-24, it came down to a touchdown pass for the Vikings with 24 seconds to go. And it was Cisco Aponte to Justin Nebbs. And it was covering how many yards? 43 yards. A 43-yard connection. Was a terrific reception by Nebbs. Great deal of concentration. He would have to make the catch and go the final 5 yards for what was the tying score at 24-24. Nixon Brownell then comes on and converts the extra point kick for the 25-24 win. In this game, nobody converted an extra point, not by a kick, not by a run, neither team. It was all 6 points, 6 points, and 6 points until Nixon Brownell converted that kick to make it a final of 25-24. But it was up and down. It was, it was Rogers 6-0 and then tied 6-6 in the first quarter. It was Rogers building up an 18-6 lead by early in the third period. Then Johnston came back, scored a touchdown, another touchdown, and then they scored, another 3 touchdowns in a row, 3 unanswered touchdowns to take a 24-18 advantage, and that came with a little more than 2 minutes to go in the game. And then we got to that final series where Rogers had just enough time to hit the tying touchdown pass and then the winning extra point. Let me see. Let me give you some numbers from last night. It was such a fun game to describe. But we had Dylan Walker running for 90 yards on 9 carries and scoring twice. Travis Burrows ran for 70 yards on 6 carries. And Davon London, despite his injury, ran for 52 on 5 carries. Cisco Aponte at quarterback was 6 of 10 for 87 yards and that one winning touchdown pass play. So it was just quite the fun game. Johnston had a good night for Steve Finnegan. He ran for 77 yards and a touchdown. He also had 5 pass receptions for 113 yards. So good night there for Johnston, Steve Finnegan. But glad we were there to bring that one to you on the FM. Today we're coming to you on both the AM 1540 and on the FM, which is 101.1. We'll be bringing you games all during the fall, obviously. Salve games, high school games. But for the, I think, only weekend of the fall, we do not have a game next weekend. I think everybody's on the road, including Salve, so that'll be the one weekend when we don't have any high school or college football action for you. And then in 2 weeks, we'll be back in action again. In the meantime, what else can I tell you that since I don't have Jim to talk to, I got to do this all by myself. And apparently, we'll just remind you also that we've got Mr. Newberry, who was at the boat show yesterday. What an event that is. And a lot of people were there. But Bruce is also going to be going to the Big E and bring you a little live action from the Big E, I think, toward the end of the week. So out and about is Mr. Newberry with his Talk of the Town. And you are listening, by the way, to Salve Regina University football on our AM, that's 1540, and on our FM, which is 101.1. And, of course, we're also streaming it on WADK.com. And somewhere in my paperwork, I can tell you what else is going on today, because it is a busy day for Salve Regina. We have, besides this football game, the soccer team's busy, as the women's soccer team from Salve is right now hosting Wentworth. And then tonight at 7, the men's soccer team from Salve will be hosting Wentworth. The Salve Regina women's field hockey team also in action right now as they are hosting Gordon College. Women's volleyball finds the Salve women's volleyball team at Riviere. They already played the host school, and they are about to go up against Westfield State in a second contest at that location. Also, probably close to being done right about now would be the Salve women's tennis team. They're playing at Endicott. That started at noon. And on the high school scene, coming up tonight, there's boys soccer action out at Portsmouth. And that'll be at 6 p.m. as Portsmouth will be hosting East Providence. We also want to make mention of the fact that Portsmouth was a winner last night as they defeated Westerly. I don't have the final in front of me, but they were victorious. And Middletown was hosting Classical last night, and I never got a final on that I recall. Somebody was leading by a pretty wide margin, but nobody was telling me who. They were just very kindly sending me the score without letting us know who was ahead. So there's a little bit of high school and college news for you here on this Saturday afternoon. All right, let me take a little time out. Let me check what I'm doing here and take time out for a couple of messages if we can, Max, and then we'll be back here at Toppa Field. Stay with us. Newport. We are at halftime, and it is a lead of 24-7 for Montclair State out of New Jersey, and they will be receiving the opening kickoff when action resumes, and that'll be happening in about 2.5 minutes. So hang on for that. As we said, things started off well with Salve scoring on the opening possession. But after that, it was all Montclair State as they scored on 4 straight situations, point-wise. A touchdown, a field goal, a touchdown. 24 unanswered points to take control of this game, 24-7. Coming into this game, Salve was 2-0, and Montclair came in at 1-1. The Salve Seahawks are back on the field. And here come the Red Hawks of Montclair State to get us set for the opening kickoff of this second half of action. I've just run out of words. I can't think of anything else to say to you folks before this kickoff occurs. So I appreciate your patience and your attention. Whether you're listening on the stream or listening on the AM or FM, this is just a gorgeous afternoon for football, I'll tell you that much, if it isn't already obvious. And there is a large crowd on hand for this one. Just thinking of how many people are here for this, and hundreds of them are. How many people are in town for the International Boat Show? Probably thousands of those. And this is a pretty popular spot on a Saturday afternoon, this little city of Newport of ours. All right, let's see if we can get some football going here on a Saturday and see if Salve can step it up in the second half. They have really been struggling on offense and defense. You know, an occasional big play here and there, but not quite consistent enough. No, not as consistent for sure as Montclair State. Once again, the fashion report. Salve here in their dark gray uniforms, jerseys and pants, and their blue helmets with blue numerals and trim. Montclair's here with the white jerseys, the red pants, and the red helmets, along with the red numbers. They will be receiving this opening kickoff here in this third quarter. And doing the kickoff honors for the Seahawks would be, I believe, Dylan Hallett. Let's see if that's the number I see. No, it's not. Of course it's not. Maybe Max Ward. Yep, Max Ward's doing the kicking here. So let's get ourselves ready. The kick, pretty deep. Back taken on the 3-yard line. And the return is on. Going to the opposite side, not much there. The special teams for Salve is there on hand. And the line of scrimmage will be somewhere inside the 25-yard line of Montclair State. A little bit of extracurricular activity after the tackle.
Tackle was made by number 12.
Alrighty then.
Seahawks.
First and 10 for Montclair State at their 25. Mason Murdoch, the quarterback, will go back to work, often with Ablani Mendez and Makai Mickens in the backfield with him. We'll have ourselves a slot formation to the right side as Montclair goes from left to right in this third quarter. Murdoch takes the snap, hands it off, and a running play. Picks up about 3 yards or so on the right side, and that was Mackay Mickens. He and Mendez have pretty much been sharing the running load. The gain is out to just beyond the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 7. Salve shows a 4-man front. Slot to the right side in this formation. Snap. And the handoff again, and nothing there. Mickens breaks the tackle, but still can't get anywhere. Terrific penetration that time. And the man who led the charge that time looks like it was Dylan Hodge again. A loss of a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 8 with Montclair at their 27. This would be something quite needed by the Salve defense if they can get Montclair to go 3 and out. In the backfield, it looks like Mendez this time. In the shotgun, it's Murdoch. Mason Murdoch, the quarterback. Takes the snap, looks to pass. Looking, doesn't throw, now dishes it off, almost behind the line of scrimmage. And Mickens is going to be caught right there for a loss on that passing play. Terrific job by the Salve defense on that play and in this series. So 3 and out for Montclair to start the second half. Mike Fitzpatrick to punt. I believe that's Ty O'Loughlin back to receive at the 30. The wind is now shifted a bit and is blowing downfield. The punt is underway. Good high spiral. Ty is going to make the catch at the 40, and then when he's out of bounds, he gets hit. And Ty with a nice effort on the return because the charging special teams was coming at him. He gets Salve to start this series around their own 43-yard line. It was a terrific punt that time by Fitzpatrick. So at the 43, Salve goes to work for the first time in the second half. At quarterback is the sophomore Jake Stack, dealing with a lot of key injuries to his receiving core as well as to his running game. And the snap, straight drop back, throws short and overthrows his intended receiver. And that was the running back, Justin Luzzy.
Intended for number 30, Justin Luzzy.
2nd down and 10 here for Salve. They've really struggled since that opening possession. They have not been able to put any drive together of significance. All right, Jake's going to look at 3 wides over here on the left side. Single setback is alongside him. And in the shotgun, he takes the snap, looks over here, and intends his pass for Keith Sutton, but a little bit off the mark. Keith was breaking down the middle of the field, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. This would not be so good if it turned into a 3 and out for Salve, starting this half with 2 straight passes. And apparently in a passing situation here on 3rd down and 10. We have slots left and right in this formation. Jake from the snap, rushes on, throws over the middle, caught! Right on the money is that pass. And Salve is in business.
That'll be a Seahawks first down.
Trying to find out who that receiver was. And that would be Justin Martone on the receiving end. Snap, the play, the pass, caught. Martone again, but he had his knee down when he made the catch, so they stop him from advancing, and they'll put his forward progress right around the 35-yard line. A gain of about 3 yards on the play, 2nd and 7. Up on that front line for Salve. We've got, Brian Velez came out of the game a while. Let me see if he's back in there. I think it's somebody else. He's the setter, whoever that is. I'll find out. And a handoff goes straight ahead. Luzzy looking for more running room. Right up the middle, gets down close to the 26-yard line. Nice job. George DeLayla's up on that front line. Luke Maruka, Pasquale DeStefano, Elian Telford. They put the forward progress right inside the 27-yard line of Montclair State. Early third quarter action. First possession for Salve in this second half. Slot to the right side and left side. Jake looking to throw over the middle. Is caught by Martone inside the 10-yard line. A lot of patience being shown here by Jake Stack, waiting for his receiver to get to the middle of the field where he had a couple of steps on the defender. First and goal at the 7 of Montclair. Jake Stack is looking over at the sidelines, looking for clarification on the play. Taking some time here, but plenty of time on the play clock. The snap. Throwing it toward the intercepted at the goal line by Montclair State, and that will end the Salve drive. Picking it off was Alfred Woods. Stepped right in front of the pass intended for Alfred Woods out of Burlington, New Jersey, a 6'4", 220-pound junior. Breaks the hearts of the Salve fans with a pick. So they'll get it, the Redhawks, at their own 25-yard line after a little bit more than a 20-yard return. The pick came just near the goal line. So Redhawks get it back and go back to work. Leading 24-7, 10.5 to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation exclusively here by Montclair State. And it will be a handoff going wide as Ablani Mendez turns the corner but gets a short gain on the far sideline.
That was number 1, Ablani Mendez on a carry.
Let's see where they mark his forward progress. They'll put it down at the 27-yard line. Pickup of just about 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Salve team here on the near sidelines, close to the fans. On the other side, obviously, Montclair. Here is a trips formation to the right side. Murdoch gets the snap, looks one way, throws over the middle, and it will be caught with a defender fighting for the possession. No, they say it's Salve. Salve possession. I thought the Montclair receiver had it, but they award it to Salve, and the interception. That was a man-on-man battle, and I don't know who won that battle. But a big play right there for Salve. So a pick by Montclair, a pick by Salve, and the Seahawks are back in business at the 50-yard line. I did not see who made that interception. And we got to wait for the play because the chains need to catch up on the far sideline. And now we're ready. Jake Stack, the quarterback, staying in the shotgun. Slot to the left. Right to left goes Salve. The rush is on. Stack sees some opening. He's going to run. 45, 40, 35, and out around the 30-yard line. A smart scramble by Jake Stack. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. A penalty against Salve takes away the play. Well, things were going pretty well there for a few seconds anyway. This is going to wipe out that run by Jake, bring the ball back to the Salve 40-yard line, 1st and 20. But that was an impressive decision right there by Jake Stack. Slot formation goes to the right side. Here's the snap. Jake's going to throw, and cutting across the middle is Martone again, and he'll be knocked off his feet before he gets to the 45 of Montclair.
Pass from Stack is complete to number 88, Hayden Hugh, across the middle of the field.
Hayden Hugh? What? What are you telling me here?
2nd and 6 for the Seahawks.
I'm confused. Pass is complete on the far sideline, and that'll be inside the 40 of Montclair. Jacob Perez on the receiving end. Okay, I've got a conflict here. Okay, we're not agreeing on who number 88 is here for Salve. I'll try to work on the solution. 1st and 10 for Salve Regina. At the 40, it is going to be Luzzy. Running room on the right. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 15 and pushed out of bounds. They mark the forward progress to the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, Salve. Trying to get back in this game, down 24-7. 8 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Seahawks are finding more success. Play by play. Except when there's a penalty. Stack with the ball. Roaming right. Throwing too strong. Had a man in the end zone. Overthrew him.
Pass was intended for number 82, Christopher Tall.
Chris Tall again, the intended receiver, as he has been a number of times. I've got a different name for number 88. Can we confirm who number 88 is for Salve? Salve with the ball. 2nd down. Stack throwing toward the end zone, and it will be knocked away. And is it picked off or just knocked away?
By number 23 of the Red Hawks, Kamani Carrington.
Might be an interception here. And apparently it was an interception. It was over here on the left side corner of the end zone. Dan Ramos.
Montclair State will take over on their own 20-yard line.
Nope, Kamani Carrington. So, another interception for Montclair State. Stops a Salve threat, and they've got it at their own 19-yard line. In the shotgun as usual. Murdoch looking to pass, waiting, and running. He's over toward the far sideline and will be nudged out of bounds on the play. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards. Nothing? It's you?
Holding offense number 65. Yes! 10-yard penalty is going to remain. First down.
All right, a penalty on Montclair State will set him back 10 yards. Aiden Yu is number 88 that I've been calling Martone. Montclair ball. 1st down and long at about their 10-yard line. Murdoch will hand it off, And a run wide to the left side, picking up about 5 yards, maybe a little bit more, is Ablani Mendez.
That was Ablani Mendez on the carry.
Ball is out to the, where are they? About the 17-yard line, making it second down and about 12. Montclair State with the ball. They've just picked up their second Salve pass of this quarter, and they lead 24-7. And the snap. And it will be a handoff, and nothing going on into the backfield. Making the stop is Salve Regina.
Tackle made in the backfield.
Zach Ludeman
Seahawks, 31,
gets in there for a big-time tackle. And the ball is back on about the 15-yard line now. A loss of a couple, it looks like. Third down and 14 for Montclair. They got to get just over their own 30 for a first down.
They'll bring up third and 15 for the Redhawks.
Would expect that they might be going to the air on this one. Mason Murdoch, the Montclair quarterback, takes the snap, looks for a quick throw, and he's sacked! Oh my! Roaring in for the sack and limping off the field, and now not able to get to the sideline. Trying to get there, and he does finally get to the sideline. Zach Letellier, I believe, was the man who got in there. It was Zach out of Groton, Long Point, Connecticut, a grad student. Punt from the end zone here from Montclair. And they will get it away. Good high kick. Ty Laughlin takes it at the 45, breaks away from the rush, and gets inside the 40-yard line. Middletown High School's Ty O'Loughlin on the return. And he looks so courageous. You can sense that rush coming on, and he makes those catches and gets a few yards almost every time. So Salve will start this drive at their own 37-yard line. All right, 1st and 10. Slot formations left and right. Stack being rushed out of the pocket and will be sacked. Right about at about a 5-yard loss or so. And we've got Seahawk down. I don't know if that's Stack or not. Tackle credited to Wilmore. Omari Wilmore, now getting up under his own power, and, well, getting a little help, actually, is one of the big linemen for Salve. So the loss is back to the 41-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 14 for the Seahawks, trailing 24-7, 4.5 minutes left, third quarter. Again, the double slot formation. The pass is caught by Aiden Yu. Gets down to about the 32-yard line before he is wrapped up. And among those doing the wrapping up would be Mike Ramos, one of the leaders on defense, a grad student. It'll bring up a third down situation for Salve, who, and I'm sure they're in 4-down territory. The ball is at the 38-yard line. Salve getting set on the offense. Right to left they go. The look in over on the side is caught. Need to cut across the middle, find some yardage, and a nice job by Jacob Perez to work his way into some open territory and get Salve inside the 20-yard line down to the 15-yard line. That little slant-in pattern that Salve's been using frequently, mostly with Aiden Yu, that time with Perez, has been very effective, as long as Jake Stack can put that pass on the money. 1st and 10. Snap, pitch. Luzzy looking for running room, wide to the right, can't find any, and is knocked out of play. Might have picked up a yard, not much more.
Luzzy is knocked out of bounds by number 15.
Less than 3 minutes to go here in the third period. 2nd down and 9. Salve at the 14 of Montclair State.
Ball is spotted on the 14-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Seahawks.
Josh Letellier comes into the offensive set as a wideout. In for Justin Klemanchik. Double wides with a slot on the left side. The snap. Stack throws over the middle. No, just off the mark. It was for, indeed, Josh Letellier, who went down the middle, then cut to the left, but the pass was well off the mark. So now Salve faces a 3rd and 9.
3rd down.
And they're slowing it down. Yeah, they got the ball in the wrong place. Back on the 14 it goes. And we've got Lavoie coming in for the offensive set. We've got Jacob Perez coming back in as well. And a key 3rd and 9 here for Salve. Back to pass Stack. Nah, the pass is knocked down. Great job of charging in and breaking up the play completely.
Broken up by number 7, Jazir Moritz.
That's number 7, Jazir Merricks.
So 4th down for the Seahawks.
Brings up a 4th down situation for Salve, and they will be going for it, trailing by a 24-7 margin. Jake Stack, the sophomore quarterback, from the 14 of Montclair, on 4th and 9. Snap, pass, over the middle, and what a hit! Oh my gosh! Montclair came through with a big-time hit. That was by Riley. That's not Riley Nelson. I'm not sure who that was. But boy, did he dislodge the ball from the intended receiver with a major hit. So again, Salve unable to put points on the board. They've been scoreless since opening up the game with a touchdown drive. So Montclair State's going to take over after that hold. And they will be at their own 14-yard line.
Montclair State and their offense will take over on their 14-yard line.
Mason Murdoch back at quarterback. Puts a slot over here on the left side, the far side. Gets the snap and hands it off over the middle and off tackle for a short gain. Maybe a couple of yards. I'm not sure who ran that.
Number 5, Joseph Collins, stop for the Seahawks.
Tackle was credited to Joe Saccone. Wide out, way wide to the right in this formation. 2nd down and about 8. Montclair at their 16-yard line. Murdoch will hand it off, and a run off tackle on the left side will pick up another couple of yards. Not much more than that. That is Henry Lewis running the ball. Freshman. 5'11", 190, giving a rest to both Ablani Mendez and Makai Mickens. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 for Montclair State. Salve trying to be stingy here defensively. Murdoch trying to send his wide receiver wider to the right side. Back to pass, throwing in and underthrowing his receiver. And that could have been a major pick and touchdown run, but not able to make the play was the Salve defender. And the man that got in there to almost make that play was Jonathan Malisi. Fourth down again for the Red Hawks. They will have to punt from deep in their own territory again. Ty O'Loughlin standing at the 45 of Salve. Good snap, good kick, not too deep. Ty's going to stay away from it, but it takes a Montclair roll. Big time Montclair roll, stopping at the 34 of Salve Regina. So now Salve will have to start in their own territory. It's good field position, but nowhere near as good as a couple of the previous setups.
Jake Stack and the Seahawk offense will take over at the 34-yard line.
So back to work goes the offense for Salve with just 35 seconds remaining in this third quarter. From their own 34, we'll set you up with trips over here on the left side. They're right in front of us. We've got a good view of this formation. And the snap and the handoff. No place for Luzzy to go. Stopped before he could turn the corner. Justin Luzzy, freshman. Might be a bit of a loss here. See where they put the ball down, and apparently they'll put it down right near the line of scrimmage. So basically 2nd and 10 right here for Salve. Snap, looking to pass, Stack, throws over the middle, and it is dropped. It was there for a moment, but unable to hang on. So that'll bring up another situation here for Salve. And that's the end of the third quarter. So while I'm looking to see who couldn't quite make that catch, it was not you, I don't think. So, 3 quarters done. Salve continues to struggle. They trail 24-7. We'll be back with more after this.
Kai Mickens on the carry, taken down by number 8, CJ Minchin. For the Seahawks. Brings up a second down for Montclair State. Again, number 8, CJ Minchin with Garrett McCarthy on the tackle for the Seahawks.
Holding offense, number 65. That penalty is declined. It's going to bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 13 for the Montclair offense.
Okay, I think. Yes, there we are. Little technical problem. It's my middle name. An interception by Salve got them the ball back, and an incomplete pass will bring up a second down and 10 for Salve. 12:45 to go in the game. Salve still trailing 24-7. There's been no scoring in the second half. Salve with the ball on the Montclair 26-yard line, thanks to an interception moments ago. Back to work goes Jake Stack. Gets the snap, looks to throw across the middle, and a little bit behind the intended receiver. That would have been a nice gain. And that's Chris Tall, the intended receiver.
Number 82, Christopher Tall was the target. Falls incomplete. Brings up a Seahawks 3rd down.
3rd and 10 now for Salve Regina. Trying to find some consistency here in the second half, or for that matter, since the first quarter. All by himself in the backfield, his quarterback, Jake Stack. The rush is on. Little flip is going to be dropped. Lavoie had it in his hands at the 20-yard line and couldn't hang on. And that's going to set up a 4th down situation. Good rush put on that time by Montclair.
Offense, number 53. That penalty will be declined. Brings up 4th down.
A holding against Salve. No thank you, says Montclair State. Let's go to 4th down and 10. Ball at the 26 of Montclair State. Trips go to the left side. Slot formation to the right side. Stack gets the snap. Looking. Throwing over here and picked off, I believe. Yes. Another interception from Montclair State. And the man getting the job done. Let's see if we can find him in a reasonable amount of time. Adonis May. Adonis May picked it off. And another Salve drive ends. And Montclair is still comfortably ahead, 24-7. Twelve and a half minutes to go in the game. Red Hawks are at their own 27-yard line. Murdoch goes back into the shotgun formation. Takes the snap and hands it off. Right off tackle, right side. And a short gain that time for Henry Lewis.
You saw it.
Going right to left would be the Montclair Red Hawks. 2nd down and 7. Snap. Handoff. Lewis again. Stopped right before he got to the line of scrimmage. Outstanding penetration that time by Salve Regina. Let's see who got in there first. I think for Salve that was Griff Galati, Jr. 3rd down. 8. Tight formation. Single wide out right. Murdoch rolling to the right. Wants to throw, gets away from the initial pressure, but then goes down after a pickup of a yard, maybe. Salve's defense holds again and will get the ball back. 10:45 left in the game. Salve trailing 24-7. Back to punt is Fitzpatrick. Back is Ty O'Loughlin at his own 35. The breeze is going to help the punt a little bit, going right to left. Long snap count here, using up some time. There is the snap, and there is the punt. Ty looks like he wants to try and take this one, but he can't handle it cleanly. Ball's on the ground, and it is Salve ball. That was kind of a tough punt to handle, and Ty couldn't deal with it, but the Seahawks are there to recover. So, back to work goes Salve Regina. And they'll be working from their own 34-yard line. Jake Stack goes back to work.
Will take over on their own 34-yard line.
He's going to have setback Matt Lavoie with him in the backfield. 3 wides to the right side. There's the snap. Quick drop. Pass over the middle. Just off the mark. A diving attempt by Jacob Perez comes up just shy.
Pass from Jake Stack falls incomplete. Intended for number 88, Aiden Yu.
I'm sorry, Aiden Yu was the intended receiver. 2nd down and 10. 24-7. We've been that way since halftime. No scoring here in the second half. Trips again go to the right side. And here's a handoff instead, and an opening, and a nice run for Lavoie into first down.
Number 6, Matthew Lavoie.
They set up in the same formation they had just a play ago, but they handed it off to the running back instead, Matt Lavoie. 1st and 10. Stack looking, throwing across the middle, and picked off again. Another interception made by, this time, Wesson Ashe. And that gives Montclair the ball again at their 45-yard line. Salve will start from there. Now the clock becomes as much of an enemy as anything else. Kind of got to fix the chains over there. They're going the wrong way. Oh, it's Montclair ball, obviously. And a nice run here. Boy, he can run well. Ablani Mendez breaking several tackles. All the chains were where they belonged. I was just in the wrong place. So, a nice gain by Ablani. Gets him into Salve territory at the Salve 42. And it's 1st and 10, Montclair. I don't see any reason for the Red Hawks to put the ball in the air. Ablani again is slowed down in the backfield and brought down in the backfield. Great amount of penetration that time. Salve getting in there. Good pressure. And they mark the ball at the 46-yard line. A loss of 4 on the play. Clock continues to run with 8:20 remaining. Going right to left are the Red Hawks. Comfortably ahead. Middle of the 4th quarter. Slots left and right. Passing formation. Murdoch will throw, and this will be caught. And the catch and the run is going to put Montclair down around the 35 of Salve.
Pass is complete to number 25 of the Red Hawks.
Making the reception was Jerry Ferrigno, who works mostly as a power back. A sophomore out of Toms River, New Jersey.
34 is Zachary Ludeman on the tackle.
And there's Zach Ludeman for another tackle. He's made a few. 3rd down, about 4. This time, a handoff and a whistle. So this is apparently a penalty going against Montclair State. Clock is stopped with 7:18 remaining.
False start. Offense. Number 7. 5-yard penalty. Remain. 3rd down.
The guilty party is Jamie Hamilton. The ball is at the Salve 41-yard line. It's going to be a 3rd down and 9 here for Montclair. They set up with slots left and right. Single setback alongside Murdoch. He's got the snap. Wants to throw. Far sideline, overthrows his intended receiver. It'll bring up 4th down. And it looks like the Red Hawks will go for a punt to try to set up Salve deep in their own territory.
Back deep for the Seahawks is number 1, Tyrese O'Loughlin.
So the defense comes through again. Fitzpatrick awaits the snap, has it, and will get the punt away. A spiral that bounces and rolls and then stops at the 5-yard line. Looks like it was headed toward the end zone, but the bouncing stopped and the ball is covered on the 5. Back to work the Seahawks go, trailing 24-7 with 6:40 remaining. It's Salve Regina University football coming your way live most of the time on WADK AM 1540, FM 101.1, and on WADK.com. Mr. Stack and company back to work from their 5-yard line. He wants to pass. Throws it across the middle. It is caught at the 10, out to near the 15-yard line. Nice little catch and run right there, and doing the honors was Josh Letellier. Forward progress to almost the 15-yard line. Second down and about 2. Snap, handoff, first down on the ground. Out to almost the 20-yard line. And that was Luzo.
Justin Luzzy picks up
Luzzy, excuse me, Justin Luzzy, the ball carrier. It'll be 1st and 10 for Salve at their own 20. They are looking to sustain a drive, which they have been unable to do since early in the first quarter. Stack to pass, has the time, and is going to be wrapped up from behind and hauled down, and a penalty flag is thrown as well. Looks like a holding call going against Salve.
Holding, offense, number 57, 10-yard penalty, remains first down.
So it is against the Seahawks. It'll push them back 10 yards. And it will be first down at the 10. They got to get to the 30. Stack to pass, throws, and it is incomplete. That was a catchable pass that was not caught.
Which brings up 2nd and 20 for the Seahawks offense on their own 10-yard line.
Can't quite read the number on the intended receiver. That might have been Aiden Yu. 2nd down and 20. Just about 5 minutes left in the game. Jake Stack, the sophomore, working hard. Awaits the snap, gets the snap, looks to throw it over the middle, and it is caught. And a penalty flag is thrown after the catch.
Pass is complete. That was number 13, Josh Letellier on the catch.
Josh Letellier making the catch. And let's see if this goes against Montclair. The ball is inside the 25 right now. Referee, Dave DiMartino.
Pass interference, defense, number 15.
Up pass interference call
At the spot of the foul.
against Montclair.
First down. Please reset the clock to 5:05. 5:05 on the game clock.
Mr. DiMartino says 5:05 left in this game. The pass interference penalty is going to put Salve, or did they decline it? Waiting, the chain crew is kind of moving things around over there on the far side of the field. The play goes, a pass is caught on the 30-yard line, and out to the 35 on a nice run is Chris Tall. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Aiden Yu. Aiden Yu makes the next move. The chain crew is in the process of moving the chains. Little confusion on the field, I believe. Yeah, the officiating crew has had their moments as well as the teams themselves.
Please back to 4:44, please.
It's just adjusting the clock here, which is going to say 4:44 left in the game. Salve is looking at a 2nd down and 1 after that pass play to you. Stack throws, and it is caught and out to the 38-yard line. Nice catch on the play that time by Keith Sutton.
First down.
Back to pass, Stack throws, and it is caught. Pass midfield inside the 45 of Montclair State.
Another Seahawks first down.
Is that Josh Letellier again?
Letellier on the reception.
I believe it is. First and 10, 42 of Montclair. Stack to pass, throwing down the sideline and not quite able to hold on to it. And a late penalty flag is going to be called, and I believe it's going to be on Mike Ramos.
But it looks like there's a flag on the play.
After the play, personal foul, defense, number 0, 15 yards, automatic, first down.
Came after the play. It'll be added on, and it will be another first down for Salve. Trying to sustain a drive and put some more points on the board. 3:45 remaining. At the 27 of Montclair, throw in the middle is caught. And this is going to be Sutton again. Nope, it's going to be, yes, it is Keith Sutton with the catch. Ball down to the 17-yard line. First and 10. Stack gets the snap, rushed, gets away from the pressure, on the run, throws it toward the end zone, and incomplete. Even if he caught it, he was over the back line of the end zone. But nice job by Jake Stack to get away from all that pressure and make a pretty accurate throw on the run. Let's see what we have here. We have Salve moving up. And it's at the 11. Stack looking to throw over the middle. Caught and into the end zone goes Salve's Josh Letellier. Made the catch with his back to the end zone. Got away from the defender and easily into the end zone for a touchdown. So not since the first quarter has Salve been able to score, but they get one here. The extra point is good. All right, let me take a timeout, and then we'll come back with the final 3 minutes and 7 seconds. 24-14 is the score. An onside kick attempt bouncing around, but Montclair will fall on it at their own 46-yard line. Salve scored on the opening drive of the afternoon to take a 7-0 advantage. They have been unable to score until just now with 3 minutes to go. It's a 24-14. Montclair will go to work. They keep the same quarterback in there, Mason Murdoch. 10-point advantage. The ball is at the 46 of Montclair as they go right to left. And I'm sure we'll just look to use up some clock. And the handoff will indeed go to Mendez. Nope, this time it's Mickens. Mackay Mickens.
That is number 34, Zachary Ludeman on the stop for the Seahawks.
Zach Ludeman getting in to make the tackle, much to the approval of the fans. Timeout here by the officials.
Timeout. Salve, please reset the game clock to 3:02. 3:02 on the game.
Salve took a timeout to talk things over. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game. Montclair State in charge, 24-14. And I'll bet you Kevin Gilmartin sees an opening here. If they can get the ball back fairly quickly, they could make this a bit more interesting. So it is Montclair ball. It'll be 2nd down and 10. No gain that time for Mickens. And the job for the Red Hawks is to just take up some time. Salve has 2 timeouts remaining. I think 2. In the shotgun formation, Mason Murdoch takes the snap, hands it off, and as Mendez driving across or to about the 50-yard line. And shaken up on the play is Salve's Zach Ludeman holding his right leg. Salve takes a timeout. So Montclair with the ball, facing a 3rd down and 6 at midfield as they go right to left here at Toppa Field. Mason Murdoch has quarterbacked the whole game. Man in motion, right to left, who now sets up as a split end to the left side. And it will go. Nice move by Mickens, but he's not going to break free. Mackay Mickens stopped for a loss. Salve. That's the final timeout for Salve as they take the timeout with 2:51 to go.
56.
Montclair is going to have to punt the ball as the line of scrimmage is now the Montclair 49. So a little bit of pressure on Middletown, Rhode Island's own Ty O'Loughlin to drop back deep to receive this upcoming punt. Tough afternoon here for the Seahawks. Got off to such a great start when they scored off that first possession. But that was it until just moments ago. 24-14. Montclair State out of New Jersey in control. Of course, what Salve would like to do is, get about a 80-yard punt return from Ty O'Loughlin, but those are not easy to do. And we have Fitzpatrick dropping back to punt. Here's the snap, and he'll get it. No, he won't. Yes, he will get it away. Ty on the 10, near the far sideline, can't get out of bounds. Now they stop the clock as he got to the 15.
Tyrese O'Loughlin, number 1, takes that back about 10 yards for the Seahawks.
So another attempt here for the Seahawks to add to their deficit, or cut down on the deficit of 24-14. See if Kevin Gilmartin's got a few things up his sleeve. But a 10-point deficit with 2:41 to go is not easy to overcome. Back at quarterback, the sophomore, Jake Stack. Trips to the right. Wants to pass. Throws it across the middle, and it is caught. Short gain over there. That's Letelier again.
Josh Letelier on the reception
to the 21-yard line. Pickup of 5. Clock runs. Trips go to the left side in this formation. Stack has the snap, throws it over the middle. There was some contact there, but it goes incomplete. That will stop the clock with 2:14 to go. No more timeouts for the Seahawks. Although the scoreboard says they have 1 left. Salve on their own 21. Third down and 5. In the double wing formation, left and right. Stack wants to throw. Throws, and it will be picked off again. That'll end this drive inside the 20, inside the 10, headed for the end zone. And did he get in? No indication yet.
Is picked up by number 23, Kamani Carrington.
Carrington on the interception. I think he didn't get in the end zone. I think he got pushed out at the 1. But that is, and I'm estimating, 5 interceptions thrown by Salve. Two minutes to go in the game. Montclair will get the ball, and they'll be apparently. Put it down so I can see where you are. You're at the 3. At the 3, first and goal. We're going to go for a field goal here. Snap, kick, and it is good. So, on a first and goal, rather than go for a touchdown, Montclair goes for a field goal. Let's see, it was a 20-yard field goal to add to the lead and make it 31-14. And that's with 1:59 remaining. So kind of a classy move there. I mean, you can hold on to the ball and try to run out the clock, but in this case, Montclair State decided, well, let's just add 3 and be happy with that. 31-14. Salve will get it back, but this one is definitely in the hands of Montclair State. They will go to 2-1. Salve will suffer their first loss, and they'll be 2-1. Fitzpatrick to make the kickoff. And this one's going to go down the middle, picked off at the 10. Here's the return, 20, 25, 30, and just over the 35-yard line. Brought down is Salve's number 30, Justin Luzzy. Just a freshman. But lots of injuries. There are 3 key receivers who are unable to play. The starting quarterback was unable to play. And Joey Moriello, big-time runner, unable to play. Doesn't help. But the effort is not lacking. Salve's been out there fighting all afternoon long. And I think that's still Jack Stack at quarterback. Line of scrimmage, the 37. The pass, and it will be caught. Nice job there for Salve. And then a good hard tackle will slow it down. Not Jacob. It was that Jacob? It was Jacob Perez, apparently. Forward progress just over midfield. 49 of Montclair. The snap. And the rush. And the sack. Jake Stack goes down. For a little bit of a loss on the other side of the 50. Salve at their own 49. Second down and 12. Just over a minute to go in this one. 3 wides to the left, 2 wides to the right. The snap. Stack is rushed, gets out of the pocket, running for his life, throws on the run, and it is going to be picked off again by Montclair State. Getting in there to make the stop, Brennan Ray. And then the return way upfield. Over the 50, down close to the 40 with 36 seconds to go. Brennan Ray, graduate safety, picks that one off. Again, I'm estimating because I haven't been able to keep stats, but that's at least the 6th interception thrown by Jake Stack this afternoon. One more snap will likely do it. And the victory alignment comes up to the line of scrimmage. Murdoch will take the snap, take a knee, and that is going to finish off this game as the final 30 seconds will tick off the clock. So, let's see, I will talk to my super engineer, Mr. Lawless, in my microphone and my headset and find out if I have more commercials to run. But again, we've been having some technical problems. So let me just check this way. I know we've been on and off the air. We've had a lot of problems holding on to our signal. So I'm just trying to reach my friend. It's been a challenging day. And I need to know if I need to run some more commercials, and let me find out. So a final score here, 31-14 in favor of Montclair State. All right, we do have some spots to run. Max, take care of that, and we'll be back. Yes? You can play all of them. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have 6 commercials left? Seven? You can forget Corrigan. That's a bonus, so don't worry about Corrigan. Do all the rest. This game, a win for Montclair, 31-14. We have in yardage, total yards for Montclair. They have, stay with me, 251 yards. Salve had 313. In the air, 247 for Salve. Rushing for Montclair would be 77 compared to Salve's 66. Let's see what else I can tell you. Interceptions, let me find out how many there were. Where is my interception? 6 interceptions for 100 yards in returns. Not too good right there for Salve. Penalties. 10 for Montclair for 120 yards, 4 for Salve for 25. Time of possession, Montclair, almost 34 minutes. Salve, 26. Let's look at the individuals. For Montclair, quarterback Mason Murdoch was 15 of 25, 174 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. In the rushing attack, Mackay Mickens, 18 rushes, 43 yards. Ablani Mendez, 10 rushes, 42 yards. On the receiving end, 5 catches for Mackay Mickens, but only 34 yards. A couple of catches and 39 yards for Jamie Hamilton. Looking at Salve's numbers, Jake Stack, holy cow. Jake Stack threw 58 passes in this game. 24 of 58, less than 50%, for 247 yards, 1 touchdown, 6 interceptions. On the ground, the leader was Justin Luzzy with 46 yards on 6 carries. Next after that is Matt Lavoie with 24 yards on 5 carries. In the receiving department, Josh Letellier, who's playing a new position for him, caught 9 passes for 89 yards and the 1 touchdown, or one of the touchdowns. And Hayden Hume played in this game? Well, that's news. Hayden was in there for 6 receptions, 73 yards. Who did I think was making those catches? Matt Lavoie. I was misleading you the whole game. Way to go, Hayden. Jacob Perez, 5 catches for 61 yards. So, a pretty tough afternoon here for the Salve Seahawks, who lose it by a score of 31-14. Again, recapping the scoring, Salve scored on their opening possession as they scored on a 2-yard burst by Jake Stack to go up 7-0. After that, the rest of the half belonged to Montclair State. In the first quarter, with 7 minutes to go, Mackay Mickens, 7-yard touchdown run, tied at 7-7. In the early part of the second, now midway through the second quarter, it was Ablani Mendez with a 1-yard touchdown, and it was 14-7. A field goal for Montclair made it 17-7, and a touchdown pass in the end of the first half made it 24-7. Salve scores in the fourth quarter on an 11-yard connection to Josh Letellier with 3:07. If you wanted to look at that, it's there, up and down. And then Montclair scores on a 20-yard field goal to round out the scoring, 31-14. I'm going to reach over here, young man. Make sure my volume is turned up. Let's see, because we don't want to miss a single word from head coach. Mr. McDonald is here. That was a long afternoon.
Yes, it was.
Wait a minute. I'm not hearing you. Why am I not hearing you? That's why. Try that again. See if this works better.
You got me now?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. So, standing next to me, how do you analyze how this game went?
Yeah, I mean, you look at it. You look at our defense first off. That's the first thing you want to look at, and you can say our defense was doing a pretty good job. We put them in some real tough spots, putting the ball on the 30, the 25, and then they stood on their heads a lot. We're playing a really good team, and our defense was backed up. So we let up 31 points, but it's definitely, there's no doubt it's not on the defense. Our defense is good. It's our special teams and offense that've got to get better.
Yeah.
We have 2 blocked kicks, blocked punts, and then 6 interceptions. When you play against a good team, you don't want to turn the ball over at all, and 6 is that's a magic number, and that's a victim of younger players, not just, the 6 interceptions go on Jake Stack, but, it's not on him. It's the receivers' routes, and, them not making the catches that we're supposed to make. And so, I still think we're really good, but we're just a couple of inches away in a lot of things.
Josh Letelier is new at being a receiver, right?
Correct, yes. So he's new on the field. Jacob Perez is new on the field. Chris Tall's new on the field. Keith Sutton's new on the field. And so, they're all learning on the fly as we go. And so it's going to continue to get better. I have faith in every one of those guys. And they continue to work and ball, and none of them were giving up. Obviously, we didn't give up, and that's unfortunate. We threw the pick 6, which hurts, but we still believed we had a chance to win at that point in time,
Well, you can give me a little bit of credit. I did make mention of the fact that despite the struggle, I didn't see anybody giving up out there.
No chance. That's the beautiful thing about Salve football is you got a lot of guys that play with a lot of heart all the time. And so, hopefully we grow from this and get better. Anytime you get, I think Mike Tyson once said it, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. And today comes off as a punch in the face. And the question is how is Salve football going to react? And hopefully we react on a positive thing because we're moving into another very good team coming up this week. So,
Who's next week?
We play Rowan at Rowan.
At Rowan.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think they're doing really well, and so hopefully we can, rebound and become a better team.
Are these injuries of yours, and they are really costly, are they anywhere near healing, or is it still down the road for these guys?
No, we get a bunch of injuries, and then we lost 2 interior linemen during the game today, and that kind of hurts you a ton,
Right.
And so, obviously, that's unfortunately the nature of the beast, where the next guy's got to step up, and I think that's one of the great things about Salve football is the next guy does step up, and they're ready and they're excited. We had freshman Kevin Lazar playing center for a little, and he stepped in and did great. And it's great to see other people step in and do it, but at the same time, you don't want to see anyone get injured.
No, you don't. And I got to admit, I didn't have Mr. Scully to help me today, and I don't like doing games alone.
It's a little tougher.
Going on
a little
down
tougher.
there.
Yeah, especially with the it's tough reading some of those jerseys.
Yes. Well, I know it's a tough one to take. It's one loss, but knowing you and your ability to prepare a team, I'll give you a chance next week without even hesitating.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I wish you best of luck in that regard. Appreciate you coming up.
Thank you.
And we'll talk a little bit later in the season.
Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. There he is. The man.